We're live, Tommy Buns.
Let's do it.
Dude, did you go to the Comedy Store at all yesterday?
Yesterday? No, I'm going tonight.
Whew, it was heavy.
Was it heavy yesterday?
Heavy.
Yeah, I imagine it would be.
Heavy. The day after Mitzi died, they closed the Comedy Store down on Wednesday, and yesterday was the first day it was open. It was heavy.
I imagine that's the first time it's been closed in a long, they never close.
I can't remember the last time it was closed. It was heavy.
You could just feel it in the air?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I felt it.
Was everybody talking about it too?
Everybody was bombing too.
Really?
Not on my show, wasn't too bad, but
Yeah.
in the OR, man, it was thick.
Oh, boy.
It's in the air,
Yeah.
you know?
That's real sadness, man.
Oh, yeah. Paulie, I've never seen Paulie cry.
He was there?
Yeah, Paulie was crying.
On stage?
No, he didn't go on stage. He's not going to go on stage for a while. I wouldn't have gone on stage if I wasn't getting ready for the special. I would have definitely taken the night off.
Yeah.
If I could have, if I wasn't, or if people weren't already going to see it. It just felt, I didn't feel silly. You know what I mean?
Right.
I like to feel silly. I
Absolutely.
like to feel loose.
Loose, in a good mood, happy.
Everybody felt vulnerable. Everybody felt, I mean, out of all the people in the world that are not comedians, she's the number one most important figure in all of comedy.
Yeah.
That wasn't a comedian. And then even when you say the ones that were comedians, damn, she's in the running for number one even with the comedians.
I know. She shaped so many, she built that place and she they call her godmother, but it really was like that because she advised so many people. And actually, here's the thing, a lot of people have advice for you, but
It sucks.
she was giving good advice to people. I mean, look how many people hold her in that regard.
Yeah.
Legendary people are like, she's it, man.
Universally.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's no one going, Mitzi Shore ain't shit.
No, nobody says that.
Unless she didn't pass you.
Yeah, like me.
Suck.
I met her once and she was like, no thanks. So
What year was this?
2006 or 7.
Oh.
Yeah, I remember. Well, here's the thing. When I met her, she was already, it was at the end of when she would be at the store. She was not 100% doing well.
No, she was rough around then. When you would see her, she would be shaking. It would be very hard.
Yeah.
I just, when someone's gone, you stop and think about those times when you were around them. You just I wish I took it in and realized more that she wasn't going to be there one day.
Yeah.
You know?
Did you guys have a good relationship?
Yeah, we did. I mean, up until the 7 years that I wasn't there, and even then, it was never her fault. I called her the day that whole Mencia thing broke out.
Mm-hmm.
I called her up and told her everything. I told her the guy's been stealing material and the whole deal, and every comedian feels so uncomfortable working around him that they flash the light whenever he's in the room so that no one does their material, and you just start working the crowd. I go, it's a fucking war zone there. It's terrible. And her exact words were, well, just stay away from him. What time you want to go up tonight?
That was it.
Yeah. And I said, and whenever you want to put me up. She gave me a spot. And then the Comedy Store called me an hour, 2 hours later, whatever it was, and said I was banned. And I said, I go, what the fuck are you talking about? I just got off the phone with Mitzi. She gave me a 10 o'clock spot. They're like, well, Mitzi wasn't aware of everything that was happening. I go, the fuck she wasn't. I told her everything. I go, who's running the store now? Are you? Are you running the store? The fuck out of here. I'm not working for you. And you guys are going to ban me because I outed a joke thief? You guys sell art. You got a thief of art that's in your midst.
Yeah.
Do you understand what a big deal that is? Someone is making millions of dollars off stealing other people's ideas. And you guys are just going to let it go because he sells tickets? The fuck out of here. But my quarrel was never with her. It was with the other guy.
Did you guys speak after that happened?
No,
or no?
I never spoke to her again.
Wow.
No.
Wow. That's sad.
Yeah, well, by the time I came back, she was real rough. It was real rough, She had other things to worry about.
Of course. Yeah, I had that one showcase. That was my only direct experience with her.
When I met her in 1994, she gave me a lot of good advice.
She did?
Yeah, man. She always gave me good spots, hard fucking spots. Always after Dice, after Martin Lawrence, after anybody who would crush, I'd go on after him. After Chris Rock, after this guy, after that guy, anybody that would crush. If she liked you, she would give you the death spots.
Really?
Yes. Well, but she realized that you have to You got to eat shit, man. You got to
Yeah.
develop. You can't just have. It's like there's an analogy with fighting. Like you can't just fight people that you could beat the shit out of. You have to fight people that are going to test you.
Sure.
Because otherwise, you're going to develop like a unrealistic sense of your abilities and an unrealistic sense of other people's abilities, and you have to feel what it's like. I think as an up and coming comic, like you start thinking you're pretty good, and then you have to see someone who's really good, and then you go, "Oh my God, I'm terrible."
Yeah.
And then you go on after them, and that feeling of just total ineptitude, where you just feel so shitty and clunky and awful.